Hello everyone, welcome back to Attingham Park. We are starting up on day 2 of March. Today we need to get some mowing done on this large field here. We also need to get some bales for the other fields we had taken care of. And we also would like to get some of the bales either wrapped or off the field so we can work on some fertilizer application or using the pumps and hoses so we can actually get used to a little bit of what we got to do with that. I have a course set up for this here. Hopefully it'll run smooth. Need to verify that we have the mowers on conditioned. Yep, both mowers are on conditioned. So we should be good to go. Where are you going? Bring around. That does not look like conditioned grass. Oh, I had without conditioner. With conditioner. My mistake. Alright, we should be set now. So I did go ahead and ted the other fields we had cut the other day to hay. And once I have the McCormick set up with the baler so that we can get some bales taken care of. Yeah, we have the McCormick set up with the baler so that we can get some hay bales made. That way we can get some feed in for the cows. I know it'll not be a full mixture, but it'll be something to hold them over until we can get some silage bales and other stuff wrapped and set up. I plan on turning this field into semi-dry grass and then baling it and wrapping it, or putting it at least in a bunker. No, we'll just bale it and wrap it. The way MaizePlus works is if you mow fresh grass and bale it, the bales are extremely heavy and you get a lower amount of silage. If you condition the grass, the bales will be a little lighter, but it'll also be a higher volume bale. If you go to semi-dry and bale it and wrap it, it'll be even higher volume. And then hay is kind of just a standard volume. It's probably a little bit lower. I believe it's a little lower than silage, or a semi-dry baled silage bale. Now it all turns out to be kind of the same deal. You know, silage is, there's fresh silage, maize silage, but maize is obviously be corn or maize. I just want to make sure he's going to be able to get around the track no problem, and then we'll switch over to McCormick, get some bales done, and then hopefully we can grab the telehandler JCB and get those bales off the field. Alright, we're here over with the McCormick. We have the class baler on there, the big square baler. We did row up and head these fields, like I said, off camera. I just wanted to be able to get some work done and we can start progressing a little bit and show you some of the baling and other features of MaizePlus, as well as hopefully pull out the pumps and hoses here at the end. I think my rows are a little big. I believe I'm running 220 centimeter bales. Let's see. Yep, 220. I'm not sure how this will work with the animal feeding when we have to fill the mixer wagon. As you get a bigger bale, sometimes it gets a little more annoying or difficult to adjust the feed rate properly with the telehandler. With the small bales, sometimes you can just throw in, say 2 hay and then 1 silage and you're kind of good to go or something like that. Obviously with MaizePlus, we're going to have a little bit different ratios or percentages on what we have to put in because we're using different feed recipes. I would like to get one of the fields, probably the large field we're mowing right now, plowed up because I think it needs to be plowed. The rows are definitely too thick. We maybe need to get a smaller windrow or make it so that they don't double stack so hard. I'd like to get that, what I was saying, that large field plowed because it needs to be plowed for the state, and then put in probably oats so that we could get some whole crop silage. Probably gonna transition to a little bit of a time lapse here. That way we can keep the video to a reasonable length, but also so you guys can see some of the field work. Grab the JCB and get some of these small ones off right away, or a smaller field here off right away. Actually, we might take these ones just right over to the cow pen. So if we look at the cows now, all they have is the power food, and that was because I had been messing with some of the capacities before I started up. Their health's pretty much nothing because they're only getting basically 10% effectiveness. They have plenty of the separated manure, and we have more over there. We do have some slurry, but They're not old enough to be productive, I believe, yet. And we have none of these other bars filled, so their pretty much health is at 0. I believe hay is part of the roughage, but I guess we'll find out here in a second. Yep. So that should help hold us over for a little bit. I'm hoping with the grazing mod, they should graze some of this food down at some point, but I'm not sure if they will if they have food already in the trough. If that makes sense. We might have to drain it all the way down to actually find out, but I'm not sure if they will or not. Yeah, that should be enough to hold them over. I picked up this old bale trailer. It is from 4D modding. There was a couple, seemed like files missing, L10 files missing. I don't know if that's part of possible bugs with MaizePlus or pumps and hoses, or if that's just something in the mod. I'll have to check it out a little bit later. This should make life a little bit easier. Won't have to make 12 trips all over the place, so we're going to just continue to get these off the field. Probably jump to a time lapse here real quick. That way you don't have to watch me struggle to get bales nonstop. I'll see you in a little bit. We're back now. The bales are all stacked. And we are going to work on getting ready to row up this field, but I think I'm going to ted it first at least once, to get it to the semi-dry state. We need to open it up and see what stage we are tedding to. So right now it's set on base game, but we're going to set it to semi-dry because that should give us the most volume in our silage bales. Right now we need a lot of volume because we need a lot of feed. Alright, and we're gonna transition to just kind of a little bit of a montage type scenario here, and we'll catch back up when this is all done. Alright, we're back. We're doing the rowing. The way this rower's set up, you can see it discharges off to the side. So when it goes back and forth, it makes kind of a larger one. We'll see how that goes with the baler again. I might have to switch up something down the road or change the windrower. Wait for the windrower to kind of get going there a bit. I think we're gonna pull out some of these pumps and hoses just because 18 and 22 will need some nitrogen there. And I believe we're just gonna let the grass keep growing in probably all three of these for now. And then our goal here is with 23 to eventually plow it up because it needs the plow state. Actually 17 does too, so we might plow up 17 and 23. Plant some oats or something so we can get some whole crop silage going. Test out these pumps and hoses pack. I'm gonna learn how long 300 meters is real quick. Maybe I should just wound it all the way down to the far side of the field. Probably what I should have done. Instead of doing the loop. Start here, probably spray over our hose a little bit. Go from there. I don't think you can hook the hose because we need a pump between. Basically, we need a pump between here. So what I'll probably do is just park the trailer right here. Hook the hose up, then we can just keep refilling the trailer if we need to. And with how long this hose is, I could probably run the 500 meter of the other one all the way out to the other field from here. We wouldn't have big of an issue. Probably could have just bought a pump in general and taken care of most of our fields. So, the pumps and hoses. Probably could explain a little bit of this. You obviously have your hoses. The idea is you can use digestate or slurry to fertilize your fields. But you have to unwind the hoses out. Kind of think of a layout of how you want to do the field. Obviously, this is going to be a lot of trial and error because sometimes you're probably going to be running over your hoses. Then you have a few different trailers. So this is one of the trailers with the pump built into it. Then I can show you the other ones. Then we have this pump, another pump. Then you have this large container, it holds a lot. Then I have this one here, doesn't hold as much. Kind of wanted to just give this one a go and see. We might need to switch to this one down the road if we're running out to farther fields. I figured we were close enough I could use this. But you need this tool to be able to grab the hoses. Then left shift Q. Alright. Left shift Q attached our hose. And it looks like our attachment point's on the other side, so we could have parked the other way. But then you have to activate the pump, so B. Then we can switch over to the JCB here, and we should be good to go. Not sure if we're putting anything down or not. Oh yeah, we are. You can see on the precision farming screen. Probably not ideal to run your hose over. Drive your applicator right along it. Let's see, we're at about 50, 70, 80. Oh, we're right in there. Good. Okay. Probably could be a little better. Hasn't been too bad. I kind of like the JCB having the all-wheel steering. Makes it so you can make a real tight turn at the end of the lines. I have heard of some people having issues where the hoses keep disconnecting from the pumps and stuff. I've heard that might be a conflict where the hoses are like getting stretched and it's causing an issue with the way they interact, I guess, or the way they lay. I was also told running a tighter bend helps too. Yeah, we're running all right. We probably could have ran a little heavier in some spots. Let's see how much we actually used on that small field. Barely used anything. I wonder if it's just been filling the whole time. We can turn the pump off. We don't need it running right now. And I don't know if we'll need to wind the hose back up. Probably wind it back up and then lay it out more appropriately for the other field. 'Cause I have a feeling if I just yank it in there, it might cause problems. Now we can unwind it basically from here. Run it across the field. I'm not sure if we should go down all the way or if we should go up and around. There's one. And unwind this one. See if it makes it all the way down and around. If it does, then we know we got enough. If not, we might be stretching it. Gonna be close. We probably got enough because we went around the whole thing. Guess we'll find out. Give it a whirl. Gonna have to go hook up this hose over here. Here we go. Alright, those are hooked up, and we can jump over to this one. We should be able to hook up that hose. This one here. And can we start the motor? No, we gotta hook up the other hose. Now we should be able to activate the pump. Application rate is on it's not really giving us a whole lot. I wonder if we need to do anything like a double, right? No, I think we're just gonna deactivate and then we're just gonna run like 80. Might be a little heavy, but it should cover our butts. I should grab the other hose. Now I'm gonna get it all knotted here. Well, hey, this is the first time I'm using pumps and hoses. It's going pretty smooth. Watched quite a handful of videos on it, so well, not a lot. I've watched some guys or other YouTubers doing reviews on them or how to hook them up and whatnot. So that's probably helped. I can see there's kind of a visual glitch there. I'm not sure what that's about. I don't know if we're pulling on the hose too much or what. I know it's probably not ideal to run over and twist up your hose, but for the sake of ease, we're gonna do it. Wish I could see my lines a little better. Close it. I don't know if doing a headland is ideal with it or not, you know? Because then you're just going to be kind of going all up and down all over the place. Maybe we should have gone back the other way with the headland. So that we're not making big circles with the hoses. The visual glitch is not very nice. I don't like it. Not a fan of that. I don't have auto drive on, so it can't be. I know auto drive was giving people glitches. Oh look, it's going through the ground. Another visual glitch. We are going to move into a time lapse now and just see how this goes.
What if I open my soul? Here I stand by myself on my own. What if I lose all control and take a step out into the unknown? Oh, oh, oh. What do I know? What's going on now? Is this another breakdown? You and me, should I let go? I do really want to know what's going on now. Is this another breakdown? You and me, should I say so? We're just putting on a show. Oh, oh, oh. What do I know? I need to open my eyes and get a touch of that reality. Don't want another surprise. I'd rather want you to just let me be. Oh, oh, oh. What do I know? What's going on now? Is this another breakdown? You and me, should I let go? I do really want to know what's going on now. Is this another breakdown? You and me, should I say so? We're just putting on a show. Come on, get a grip now of all the ways we parted. You showed in your own way we would stand and we would fall united. Come on, get a grip now. Just finish what you started. Don't like the feeling that I've been fooled, deceived, and so misguided. Oh, oh, oh. What do I know? What's going on now? Is this another breakdown? You and me, should I let go? I do really want to know what's going on now. Is this another breakdown? You and me, should I say so? We're just putting on a show. What's going on now? Is this another breakdown? You and me, should I let go? I do really want to know what's going on now. Is this another breakdown? You and me, should I say so? We're just putting on a show.
We're just gonna load this up. Put this away and work on getting the field ready to be baled, and that'll be it. So Thank you for watching. Thank you for stopping by the channel. If you enjoyed the video, learned something maybe about dropping a thumbs up, giving it a like, subscribing if you want to see more. I'm going to try to release at least one video on Attingham Park here with the hoses and MaizePlus once a week, as long as time permits and the schedule. I'm hoping also to eventually try out doing a live stream, so make sure you subscribe, like the video, hit the bell notification so you can find out when I do live streams or when I drop a new video. And thank you for tuning in. I'll catch you on the next one.